Listen to this. I've got 3 massive stories out of paradise today. A lightning-quick teen who could shove Iheanacho out the team, a Premier League superstar on 325 grand a week who might actually pull on the green and white, and the biggest bombshell of all, a €7 million midfielder who Celtic could grab for absolutely nothing. Stay with me right till the end. Massive thanks to you for helping us smash 1,000 subscribers, but that's just the start. With more than 2,000 views on every story, if you hit subscribe right now, we'll fly past 1,500 subscribers, all backing the Celtic. Let's prove once again that our support is miles beyond anything the Rangers could ever muster. We have 6 news a day to keep you updated with the mighty Celtic. Hit that subscribe button and be part of it. I'll tell you something, mate. This striker situation at Celtic is driving me up the wall. We're creating chances for fun, carving teams open like a Sealy fiddle, cutting through the night. And yet, when it comes to sticking the ball in the net, it's like watching Sevco trying to string 2 passes together. Painful, frustrating, and you're left shaking your head. Take that match against Hibs. 7 big chances, not 1 goal. 7. It was like the gods of paradise were watching and laughing. Iheanacho had 2 sitters. Kenny came off the bench and somehow managed to miss absolutely everything. And in the end, we dropped points we should have buried by halftime. That wasn't just unlucky. That was a centre-forward crisis written in neon lights above Parkhead. And here's where things get really interesting. In the middle of this chaos, you've got a 19-year-old Welsh lad called Callum Osmand sitting in the B team, scoring goals like it's nothing. 2 goals in 2 games in the Challenge Cup already. And if you look at his Fulham record, 43 goals and 12 assists in 73 matches, that's not a hot streak, that's consistency. Fulham experts even called him lightning quick, and you can see it. The boy's a natural. Number 9, a predator in the box. Now, I know he's not in the Europa League squad, so you won't see him against Braga. But domestically, Motherwell this weekend? Why not? What's the harm in unleashing him even from the bench? Because let's be honest, Kenny and Iheanacho have missed 6 golden chances between them in just 2 matches. That's not just unlucky finishing, that's a pattern. Rodgers is no fool. He'll have looked at Osmand's numbers, seen the way he moves and thought, maybe it's time to roll the dice. And don't get me wrong, Iheanacho's shown flashes. That debut goal against Kilmarnock, that cracker versus Red Star, but he's also proving he can fluff it just as easily. Kenny? Well, right now he looks more lost than a Rangers fan in Lisbon '67. You can't keep throwing them out there, hoping it'll click. At some point, you've got to say, let's try something new. Osmand might just be the answer. Young, fearless, deadly in front of goal. Exactly what you need when the pressure's on and when you're as dominant as Celtic are in the Premiership, with chance after chance falling inside the box. All you really need is a proper finisher. So here's the big one for you. If Osmand keeps banging them in for the B team, should Rodgers take the gamble and throw him into the first team mix ahead of Iheanacho and Kenny? Or do you think it's too risky to lean on a teenager when the title race is this tight? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's guy it, lardy, till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic dafts. Now this one's a headline that makes you sit up and spit your pint out, eh? Raheem Sterling at Celtic Park. Aye, you heard that right. Ally McCoist, of all folk, has been out there saying it's possible, though of course he's quick to point out the money side of it. Sterling's on £325,000 a week at Chelsea. That's daft money. The kind of cash Sevco only ever see on Monopoly boards. There's no way Celtic are paying that, not now, not ever. If anything's to happen, Chelsea would need to swallow the bulk of those wages, and Sterling himself would need to take a hit. But here's the twist. Maybe he actually would. Think about it. He's 30, not 40. He's still got legs, still got tricks. Still got a turn of pace that would tear most Premiership defences apart. Yet down in England, he looks lost. The lad who used to terrorise fullbacks at Liverpool and Manchester City is now drifting about at Stamford Bridge like a ghost of himself. No confidence, no spark. He looks unrecognisable. Now, imagine him in the green and white hoops, paradise bouncing, Champions League nights under the lights. You can almost feel it, can't you? A proper stage to kickstart his career, get the fire back, prove he's still got something in the tank. And for Celtic, it would be a massive coup, the kind of signing that makes everyone, even those moaning folk in Govan, sit up and choke on their Bovril. Of course, it's not all sunshine. He's not the Sterling of his peak years, flying for Pep, banging in goals for fun with England. That version's gone. But does that matter? Because even at 70% of his best, he could still rip this league to pieces. 4 Premier League titles, 20 goals for England, and a career built at the very top level. Tell me, you wouldn't fancy seeing that in paradise? So here's the £1 million question for you. Would you take Sterling at Celtic, even on reduced wages and past his peak, or would bringing him in be a mistake, blocking the path of younger lads like Palmer or even Osmand waiting in the wings? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's jai. It loudy till we yawadu I hit 1500 mad Celtic dafts. Now here's a mad one for you. Pierre Ekwa, a lad who cost 7 million euros just a few months ago, now floating about the market as a free agent like some forgotten boot in the Clyde. And yes, Celtic have been alerted about his situation. 7 million 1 minute, nothing the next. It sounds like a transfer out of Sevco's playbook, doesn't it? Only this time it's Saint Etienne left red-faced, having paid the full fee to Sunderland, only for the boy to walk away and tear his contract up. You couldn't make it up. On paper, Ekwa looks the part. Ekwa, a 23-year-old French midfielder, highly rated, physical, strong on the ball, and the type you could see slotting into our engine room beside Calmac or O'Reilly. Technically, he'd improved the squad, but football's not just about what you do on the pitch, is it? Behind the scenes matters just as much. And this is where the alarm bells start ringing louder than the Paradise roar on a derby day. St. Etienne's manager, Eric Hornland, came out and basically admitted the lad ghosted him. Didn't answer calls, didn't show up for training, no communication at all. Imagine that at Celtic. You've got lads like Calmac setting the standard, giving every ounce of sweat for the shirt, and then this boy strolling in, thinking he can play by his own rule. That kind of attitude poisons a dressing room faster than a dodgy pint on Sucky Hall Street. And don't forget, we've been burned before with players who looked shiny from a distance but cracked once inside paradise. The last thing you or I want is another distraction when the league is tight, Europe is still alive, and every mistake could swing momentum straight into the grubby hands of the Govan lot. Still, the temptation's there, isn't it? A player once valued at millions, now for free, just sitting there. It's like spotting a designer jacket at a Barras stall. Looks good, but you're not sure if it'll fall apart the moment you wear it. So let me put this right to you. Do you take the gamble on Ekwa's talent, hoping the structure and pride of Celtic will whip him into shape? Or do you steer clear and avoid risking harmony in a squad that lives on unity and heart? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's jai it, loldy, till we hit 1500 mad Celtic daffs.